Hello, my name is Robert Dean Steele, and this is your daily Bible class. Listen to what the Word of the Lord says in Revelation chapter 8, verses 1 right through to verse number 5. It says, "The seventh seal and the golden censer. When he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. I saw the seven angels who stand before God, and the seven trumpets were given to them. Another angel who had a golden censer came and stood at the altar, and he was given much incense to offer, with the prayers of all God's people on the golden altar in front of the throne. The smoke of the censers, together with the prayers of God's people, went before the Lord from the angel's hand. Then the angel took the censer, filled it with fire from the altar, and hurled it down on the earth, and there came peals of thunder, rumbling, and flashes." So here you have this wonderful scene in heaven where it says he opened the seven seals and there was silence for about half an hour. This is the second time where it is silent in heaven, but the difference is this time it is for a long period of time. And then John, as he was waiting, saw seven angels standing before God, and there were seven trumpets that were given to them. We're about to have the seven trumpet judgment happening. And that's why there was this delay in heaven, because of the impact of what was actually going to happen. What was going to happen, of course, was judgment. God always has a moment of silence. He thinks about what he's about to do. And I think that he probably doesn't want to do it. But he also knows that mankind has surpassed grace. And so in this time, these seven angels are given seven trumpets. And then he says, another angel had a golden censer. He came and stood at the altar. So here you have this angel carrying this golden censer, this apparatus that is about to be filled. And he was given much incense to offer. You see, a censer is where they put the incense is. And then they light the incense, and this beautiful, sweet-smelling fragrance is filling the place. And he says this was basically the prayers of God's people on the golden censer in front of the throne. So what this wonderful illustration is, that the prayers of God are like incense in the nostrils of God. And our prayers, every time we offer them to the Lord, they are sweet smelling to the Lord. They have a special aroma that the Lord is very pleased about it. And he says, the smoke of the incense, together with the angel that took it with the censer. Now, what did he do? So he's holding this censer with all this incense, and then he's about to do something. What is he about to do? He's going to fill it with fire. It is the fire that ignites the incense. Your prayers and mine, together with God's fire, creates a great happening, if I can use that term. It says from the altar. And what did he do? He hurled it down to the earth, and there came peals of thunder, rumblings, and flashes of lightning. What he's basically saying is this. He says, God, our prayers combined with the fire of God are going to create atmospheric conditions. It's going to change the spiritual atmosphere, the spiritual dynamic of any place that we come across. If you today decide to spend some time with God in prayer, and you say, Lord, today my prayers, I understand, are like a sweet-smelling incense in your nostrils. You're going to combine it with your fire, and it's going to change the spiritual atmosphere. Acts 16:31 says, for example, that not only shall we be saved, but our household as well. Think about that for a moment. Your prayers, combined with the fire of God, are going to go into that situation, and your family, your friends, those that you are praying for, God is going to take some special interest, and he is going to put his fire on the situation. He's going to burn away all the excuses. He's going to burn away all the reasons and all the justifications that people have for not serving the Lord. And then when all those things are burned away, when all those things are laid bare, All they can do is say, Lord, I'm either going to obey you or I'm not. But in this case, it was a preparation for judgment. Judgment was coming. It took half an hour of time to put everything into place. And then, of course, we see the 7 angels given the trumpets. And then this angel with the censer, which talks about the incense within the censer was our prayers. Ignited with God, there is going to be an atmospheric condition. Today, say a prayer for those that you love. God's fire will come into that situation and something dynamic is going to happen. Don't give up on your family. Don't give up on your friends. But today, serve the Lord. Pray to the Lord. And you know what? God can do incredible things. Remember the promise of Acts 16:31. Not only shall you be saved, but your household as well. So I claim that promise for you, and I claim that promise for me, and together we'll see God do some incredible things. My name is Robert Dean Steele. You have yourself a great and godly day. This is your daily Bible class.